A forecast, Kelly, what exactly can we expect today, and is there a reason that these flights are continuing to be canceled?
You know what? I'm not sure if it's due to weather because we're not quite seeing that impactful weather here right now in Portland, mostly rain. So I know planes can delay due to icing, but not really having that issue now. Where I have been seeing travel issues is up in the mountains. Our passes have just seen an abundance of snow. Again, feet of snow falling just in the last week. I believe Meadows right now has close to 9 feet of snow. About 6 of that coming just in the last couple of weeks. This is your view out to areas of Santiam Pass. We do have a closure. No snow down at this elevation right near Sweet Home, but milepost 43, I believe, near Tombstone and further towards the east, it is closed due to a ton of snow. 3 to 7 more inches expected across Santiam Pass going into today. Government Camp may see a handful of inches as well. That pass still open, or it reopened after being closed for a good portion of yesterday. So still expect to see some tough travel up there. Expect to see congestion, maybe even delays or another closure here if there are crashes or any trees fall from all that heavy snow. Again, a lot of issues expected with more snow on the way. It does pick up through the afternoon. We're expecting likely close to a foot of snow for the tops of Mount Hood, but down through Government Camp again, we could see close to 6 inches throughout today. More snow expected too as we head towards Thursday. We may add another foot of snow, just abundant snowfall with this week ahead and a lot of moisture rolling into the Pacific Northwest. That goes for all the Cascades, even up in Washington. So check out our snow levels forecast. So we're expecting warmer air to push in with the system that arrives tonight through Thursday. That's going to skyrocket our snow levels to maybe around 7,000 feet. And with that, we're going to see more of a rain falling out to Government Camp that sits at about 4,000 feet. Just a little too warm to see that falling as snow. So expect to see some of that snow clearing on the roadways, rain falling, and that means that some of that snow may melt and flow down rivers, landslides, something that we are watching here across the Cascade foothills. And also, all of that snow melt, plus the heavy rain we're expecting around Portland, could set up concerns for flooding as we head our way into Thursday and Friday. So we do have a flood watch in place for that heavy rain. We could see some flooding of small creeks, even in urban areas, and some of those rivers around the valley here and out to the coast that are prone to flooding when we get these big rain events. Right now, we're tracking showers to kick off our morning. Wider look showing those showers even across the coast. Still some mountain snowfall. In general, we've got a ridge of high pressure just to our south. It's causing this hump here in our jet stream. And we're now developing an atmospheric river that'll start to flow in, bring us a nice big hose of moisture that's stemming from the tropics, adding a big punch of moisture our way. That arrives here going into tonight and Thursday. That's when those temperatures start to warm and heavy rain begins to fall. Now, target areas of this atmospheric river will likely be further towards the north. Some parts of southern Washington, really the bullseye of soggy conditions. I see major flooding concerns for areas near Olympia, Washington, the South Puget Sound, and southern Washington. But for us, Portland, Vancouver, by tomorrow, midday, we could see maybe 1.5 inches of rain. That is going to be a soggy setup for us. Also along the coastline, flooding issues out there too, as we could see close to 2.5, maybe even 3 inches of rain. And again, for areas of Washington, really looking at this area, by the end of this weather event here, likely by Friday, we may see close to 5 to 6 inches. Again, these totals may adjust a little, but it is really concerning to see this amount of rain here back in the region. And we have seen these setups before. They are those very soggy ones. And again, Portland, Vancouver, likely close to 2.5 inches of rain before we dry out this weekend. So here's our model forecast, the FUTURECAST rainfall today. We'll see showers increasing, more steady rain as we head towards the second half of the day. That continues into Thursday. Heavy rain just continuing to flow in. There's that edge of the moisture really focused tomorrow morning up in areas north of Portland, but also the Oregon coast. This rain continues into Friday. We finally get some dry time as we head our way into the weekend. Right now sitting at 40 degrees in Portland. Expect to see showers picking up as we head our way into today, so keep the rain gear with you. We are rainy and windy on Thursday, still tracking rainy moments on Friday, but look at the weekend. It does start to improve. We'll see temperatures back in the 40s and a bit more sunshine. Ken?
Just ahead.